Hello, adventurers and armchair explorers. Welcome to our deep dive into one of history's most enduring mysteries, the Lost City of Atlantis. Is it a myth, a legend, or a historical fact swallowed by the sea? Today, we're setting our course for the hazy horizon of history to explore this enigmatic tale. For millennia, whispers of a glorious civilization lost beneath the waves have captivated our imaginations. But where did this captivating tale originate? Our journey begins not in the depths of the ocean, but within the pages of history. Our guide, none other than the renowned Greek philosopher Plato. In Plato's writings, Atlantis emerges as a magnificent island nation, a naval power whose reach extended far beyond its shores. Its people, he claims, were descended from Poseidon himself, blessed with prosperity and advanced knowledge. Plato describes majestic temples, gleaming palaces, and intricate canals, all testaments to the Atlanteans' architectural prowess. But Atlantis, as prosperous as it was, harbored a fatal flaw: hubris. According to Plato, the gods, angered by the Atlanteans' hubris, unleashed their wrath upon the island empire. Earthquakes shook its foundations, volcanic eruptions split the earth asunder, and finally, the sea, as if claiming its revenge, swallowed Atlantis whole. Plato places Atlantis beyond the Pillars of Hercules, a geographical marker commonly believed to be the Strait of Gibraltar. Was Plato referring to a real place, lost to time and the relentless forces of nature? Or was Atlantis merely an allegory, a cautionary tale woven from the fabric of his imagination? Over the centuries, countless theories have surfaced, each attempting to pinpoint the location of this elusive metropolis. From the depths of the Mediterranean to the shores of the Americas, every corner of the globe has been scrutinized for any sign, any whisper of Atlantis' existence. Prepare to explore the proposed locations, analyze the evidence, and confront the skeptics in our quest to unravel the truth behind the legend of Atlantis. Our quest for Atlantis begins in the cradle of civilization, the Mediterranean Sea. One of the most compelling candidates lies in the Aegean Sea, the breathtaking yet volatile island of Santorini. Around 1600 BCE, this once mighty volcano blew its top, sending shockwaves across the Mediterranean and burying the Minoan civilization that thrived on its slopes. Could this cataclysmic event be the inspiration for Atlantis' demise? The Minoans, after all, were master seafarers and builders, their culture boasting striking similarities to Plato's description of Atlantis. Imagine a ring-shaped island, its central lagoon a bustling harbor, protected from the open sea. This configuration aligns surprisingly well with Plato's description of Atlantis' concentric rings of land and water. But our search doesn't end in the Mediterranean. Across the Atlantic, whispers of Atlantis echo through the Caribbean, leading us to the Bahamas and the enigmatic Bimini Road. Discovered in 1968, this underwater formation of rectangular limestone blocks has ignited the imaginations of Atlantis seekers worldwide. Could these stones, seemingly arranged in a deliberate pattern, be the remnants of a road, a wall, or perhaps even a grand temple swallowed by the sea? Some proponents believe the Bimini Road aligns with Plato's description of Atlantis' massive stone structures and advanced engineering. Despite scientific skepticism, the Bimini Road remains a focal point for Atlantis enthusiasts, a tangible piece of the puzzle that keeps the legend alive and inspires further exploration. Our journey takes us north to the chilly depths of the North Sea, where another submerged landmass has captured the attention of Atlantis hunters, Doggerland. Once a vast expanse connecting the British Isles to mainland Europe, Doggerland was swallowed by rising sea levels at the end of the last ice age. Could this lost land, teeming with life in prehistoric times, be the true inspiration for Atlantis? Proponents point to evidence of human settlements in Doggerland, suggesting a thriving culture that met an untimely end beneath the waves. However, Doggerland's submergence was a gradual process, unfolding over thousands of years as the ice sheets retreated and sea levels rose. While fascinating, Doggerland's story lacks the dramatic flair and cultural sophistication that define the Atlantis legend. Atlantis, despite its elusive nature, has never truly been lost. It has lived on, fueled by imagination, in the realm of art, literature, and popular culture. From the Renaissance to the digital age, artists, writers, and dreamers have found endless inspiration in its mysterious allure. Imagine the grand halls of Atlantis, reimagined on canvas by Renaissance masters. Writers, too, were swept away by the tide of Atlantis's mystique, envisioning utopian societies and exploring themes of scientific progress and social harmony. Even today, the legend continues to inspire, with contemporary artists and writers crafting breathtaking visualizations of Atlantis. But Atlantis's reach extends far beyond the canvas and the page. It has infiltrated the very fabric of popular culture, surfacing in movies, TV shows, video games, and even comic books. In Jules Verne's classic novel 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, Captain Nemo's Nautilus navigates the ruins of Atlantis. Disney's animated film Atlantis: The Lost Empire introduced a new generation to the legend, blending adventure, humor, and a touch of steampunk aesthetic. From comic books to blockbuster films, Aquaman's adventures remind us that Atlantis remains a potent symbol of both wonder and potential danger. Why does Atlantis continue to captivate our collective imagination? Perhaps it's because the legend serves as a mirror, reflecting our own aspirations, anxieties, and enduring fascination with the unknown. On one hand, Atlantis represents a utopian ideal, a society where knowledge flourished, technology advanced, and people lived in harmony with nature. Yet Atlantis's fate also serves as a cautionary tale. Its destruction, brought about by hubris and the relentless forces of nature, reminds us of the fragility of civilization and the importance of humility. Perhaps our fascination with Atlantis stems from a longing for a connection to our past, a desire to uncover the secrets hidden beneath the waves of time. Whether a myth, a legend, or a distorted echo of a real historical event, Atlantis continues to hold a powerful sway over our collective imagination. Despite centuries of speculation, expeditions, and fervent claims, concrete archaeological evidence for Atlantis remains frustratingly elusive. It's like searching for a specific grain of sand on a beach, isn't it? We've got intriguing stories, tantalizing hints, but that definitive artifact, that smoking trident, continues to dodge our grasp. Some argue that the lack of evidence is the evidence, that Atlantis is nothing more than a myth, a figment of Plato's philosophical imagination. And to be fair, those folks have a point. The search for Atlantis might be a needle in a haystack situation, but hey, even needles get found eventually. Let's not forget that nature has a knack for both creation and destruction. Volcanoes erupt, earthquakes reshape landscapes, and tsunamis swallow coastlines, often leaving behind only whispers of what once was. Could Atlantis be one of these whispers, a memory preserved in myth and legend? Across the globe, we find evidence of similar cataclysms, from the submerged city of Dwarka off the coast of India to the legend of Lyonesse, a sunken kingdom said to have once bridged the gap between Cornwall and the Isles of Scilly. Perhaps Plato, drawing on ancient stories and contemporary events, used Atlantis as a cautionary tale, a reminder that even the most powerful civilizations are not immune to the forces of nature or the consequences of their own actions. Now, let's revisit the Bimini Road, that underwater enigma in the Bahamas. While some see it as clear evidence of Atlantis's handiwork, others, particularly geologists, offer a more grounded explanation. They argue that the Bimini Road's rectangular blocks, while intriguing, are not necessarily evidence of human construction. Similar formations, known as beach rock, can occur naturally when layers of sand, shells, and other sediments are cemented together by calcium carbonate. Over time, these layers can erode in a way that creates rectangular or polygonal shapes that, to the untrained eye, might appear man-made. While the geological explanation might lack the romantic appeal of a lost city, it reminds us to approach such discoveries with a healthy dose of skepticism and to consider all possible explanations. Let's face it, Atlantis is a darn good story. But was it ever meant to be taken literally? Many scholars believe that Plato, rather than chronicling a real historical event, used Atlantis as an allegory, a cautionary tale for his fellow Athenians. Athens in Plato's time was a powerful city-state, known for its military might, its intellectual achievements, and yes, even its arrogance. By crafting a tale of a glorious empire brought low by its own arrogance, Plato could deliver a powerful message to his contemporaries. Don't let this happen to us. Seen through this lens, Atlantis becomes less about a specific location on a map and more about a universal human flaw, the tendency to let success cloud our judgment and to overreach, leading to our own downfall. Section 2. Echoes of Reality, Separating Fact from Fiction. Good stories often have roots in reality. Could Plato have based Atlantis on a real civilization or event? It's a question that fuels debate among historians and archaeologists. Some believe Atlantis might echo the Minoan civilization, whose sudden disappearance after the Thera eruption left a mark on the ancient world. The Minoans, with their advanced seafaring skills, could inspire tales of grandeur and sudden demise. Section 3, The Enduring Mystery, Why We're Still Searching. So where does this leave us? Still searching, that's where. Despite the lack of definitive proof, the legend continues to captivate our imaginations, inspiring countless works of art and sparking debates in classrooms, online forums, and YouTube channels like this one. Perhaps it's the thrill of the unknown, the possibility that a grand civilization could have existed and vanished. Or maybe it's the power of storytelling, resonating across cultures and centuries, tapping into our deepest fears, hopes, and desires. The search for Atlantis is about more than just finding a lost city. It's about exploring human knowledge, confronting our past, and grappling with myth and imagination. And that, my friends, is a journey worth taking, whether or not we ever find the fabled city beneath the waves. Let's set sail for other corners of the globe. The tale of a city swallowed by the sea isn't unique to Plato's imagination. Across cultures, similar stories surface, echoing themes of Atlantis. From the North Sea to the Pacific, tales of sunken cities ripple through mythology. Humanity shares a collective dream of the sea reclaiming what it once gave. Could these stories be mere coincidence or point to a deeper truth? Join us as we explore these global echoes of Atlantis. Our first stop takes us to India, where the legend of Dwarka, a city swallowed by the sea, unfolds in the epic Mahabharata. This ancient tale tells the story of Lord Krishna, a revered deity and skilled warrior. Dwarka was Krishna's magnificent capital, a city of gold and jewels. But like Atlantis, Dwarka's grandeur was short-lived. After a devastating battle, the city was swallowed by the sea. Dwarka is believed to have been a real place off the coast of modern-day Gujarat. Underwater excavations have revealed submerged structures and ancient artifacts. From the shores of India, we journey westward to the Celtic lands of Brittany and Cornwall, where tales of sunken cities and lost kingdoms weave a rich tapestry of mythology and folklore. Two stories stand out, Lioness and Wise, each offering a unique perspective on civilizations built too close to the sea's edge. Lioness, like Atlantis, met a watery grave, swallowed by a catastrophic flood. In contrast, the city of Wise in Brittany serves as a cautionary tale of hubris. The king's daughter opened the gates during a storm, unleashing the sea's fury. Both Lioness and Wise share a common thread with the Atlantis myth, the idea that even powerful civilizations are at the mercy of nature's forces. So after our whirlwind adventure across the globe, from the Aegean Sea to the shores of the Americas and the depths of mythology, what have we learned about Atlantis? The truth is, we may never know for sure if Atlantis was a real city, a distorted memory of a past civilization, or a purely allegorical tale. But that's part of what makes the legend so enduringly fascinating. The mystery of Atlantis continues to beckon, inviting us to explore the uncharted waters of history, archaeology, and human imagination. It's a reminder that our planet holds countless secrets, some buried beneath the waves, others hidden in plain sight, waiting to be discovered. Perhaps the real treasure of Atlantis lies not in finding a lost city, but in the journey itself, the thrill of the search, the endless possibilities, and the enduring power of stories to connect us across cultures and through time. Who knows what wonders lie hidden beneath the waves or within the pages of forgotten texts? Perhaps one day, the truth of Atlantis will be revealed. Until then, keep exploring, keep questioning, and never stop seeking adventure.